Hey, welcome to Fathers University, where we educate men in fatherhood, finance, and fitness. School is starting back, and it has started back wherever you're located. I don't know if it started back last week or this week, or it's about to start back coming up. But I want to use this opportunity to just encourage fathers that we have to understand, even though school is starting back, and we have great educators that's doing a great job. But can I tell you a secret? We have some teachers that teach, and you got teachers that maybe get by, but you don't know what type of educator that your child may have. But we have to understand as fathers, there's three things I want to give you that we should have to prepare ourselves, even though we have started school back and even though that teacher is giving that child homework. But there's some things as fathers and as dads that we can do, even as mothers, that we can do to engage our kids and keep our kids focused. So we have to understand the first thing that we must do in order to keep our kids focused is do their homework. Do their homework. Yep, do their homework. Doing their homework is teaching that child, is teaching us even as parents to stay engaged, to finish out the tasks that they have, knowing and if there's something that they're not understanding on their instructions or their lesson, that you can go over there with them. And if you don't know how to do it, hey, ask for help. Man, I tell you this, that's why teachers get paid. If their teacher don't know how to do it, they have resources, they have a specialist, they have coaches. Use them. That's what they get paid for. One of the things for me, I just cannot stand, not just education, just in life, is when somebody's getting paid for a job and they're not doing their job. That's one of my pet peeves. Hey, if you have a job to do, do your job. Don't say that you're an expert in something, that you're good at something, and you ain't doing your job. So parents, let's keep the teachers engaged to do their job. Now, if your child throwing chairs and your child talking to the teacher any kind of way, that's a whole different subject. However, if that child is trying, keep that teacher engaged, and most of all, let's stay engaged for our kids so they can do their job. So let's do their homework with them. The second thing we must do, read 10 minutes with your child. And let them read. Don't just read it with them. Let them read. They're going to mess up a word. They're going to see a word they may not understand, but let them use them syllables. Let them use that sound, those sound words. Help them get through the process, but let them lead. Let them push through it. Because the more they read, the more they'll learn. The more they are reading with you, the more they are engaged. Leaders are readers. We want to raise our children to be great readers. To be great readers. When they're reading, it's helping them in rooms. It's helping them to communicate and with different backgrounds and different ethnicities and different cultures, different leaders. When you're helping them to allow them to read, they're going through and learning so much about themselves and where they're going. And last, but should be first, and it's not least, pray with them. Oh man. However you pray, however you communicate, but I know praying over your child, praying over your family, praying over your kids, praying over that seed, because there's greatness that is in them. We're living in a time that we have to pray over our kids. Pray over our kids. And let me encourage you, father, dad, your prayer don't have to sound like my prayer. But when you speak over your child and say, God, cover my kids, that's a special thing, man. That's a special bond. That's a special power. And when you just say, God, cover my kids, cover them in their education, cover them in their mind, cover them in their body, cover them throughout the school year, allow them also to help other kids, because that's what's needed in our society. That's what's needed in our time. Hey, this is Emerson Morris, Fathers University, where we educate men in fatherhood, finance, and fitness. It's been a while for me since I got my workout in. I had to do legs, but I said to myself, I got to get it in. I always say it's bigger than muscles, it's bigger than getting into a new suit or a nice shirt, and that's good. But it's about your emotional well-being. It's about pouring into your body, pouring into your mind, because there's greatness that's on you. All right, dads, coming to a new year. Don't wait. Start now. You are the father. You are the dad. You are the man. You can do this. Have a good year.